Latino superhero? Like
Yeah,
finally,
it's
right?
about time. I mean, he's been percolating on this one for a few years.
So, what is it about Ben's script that drew you in?
I love the relationships. I love the relationships between the mom and the kids. And even though it's an action packed movie, it has a lot of real human connections. I think it's like this is a person that has superheroes that has human superheroes. This is not about superpowers, or they're human superpowers, right?
Yeah.
Like
It's
making
good.
the right choices, and it's so I kind of like that.
Is it gonna be the start of many more, something like this?
Oh my God, I think we're gonna have a trilogy, to start.
So, I haven't seen the movie yet. Looking forward to it. So, what's your role? What's your character for my fans?
Oh, cool. So I play Detective Martinez. For those people who know some of my work, I get to resurrect a character named Martinez, which is kind of cool. Right? So I played a character named Martinez once before on Walking Dead, and he was a little bit on the other side of the law. So this time I'm behind the shield. I'm a detective, and I play the partner to the main character, who ultimately becomes El Chicano, and he assumes that superhero role. And so I'm helping Raul's character, Diego, unfold the mystery, the mystery that has that he finds himself upon, which is a mass murder that is somehow strangely connected to his twin brother. And as we start peeling back the layers, it kind of funnels him and leads him to only one simple truth, which is he has to become this character in order to restore order and get justice. And it's a character of mythical proportions that in many ways, can't be destroyed and can't be killed.
How important to have this Latino superhero? Is it better late than never? Finally, right? We have one.
You know what? Better late than never, absolutely. And I don't want to make it political, but when you hear the fact that there are so many headlines at times in the last year, 2 years, that are led by a phrase, bad hombres, right?
Yeah.
It's nice that we have a movie now that the timing seems right, that's loud. I think that El Chicano is going to make a lot of noise, and it's going to help tell a story that says, you know what, these are good people. There's people just like anybody else who have a rich history, that have had a bit of a turbulent passage, just like the Americas when they first started. There's a reclamation element to it as well, and now is the perfect time. And I hope El Chicano makes that kind of noise to say, yeah, we're bad sometimes because we have to be, right? Sometimes you have to be bad to be good. We've been pushed upon, we've been oppressed, and we're going to go out with an articulation, with compassion, and sometimes you got to bring some power too.
Last question. Crank 3, when is it?
That's funny. I always read online sometimes that I'm going to see a prequel, and I love the ideas of a prequel. Get your fans to talk about a prequel, because then that way Verona gets to live.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So I haven't seen it yet. Looking forward to screening it. For my fans, what's your character? What do you play?
I play Jazz. Yeah.
What's the story?
He's a cartel member, son of the main cartel boss from Sinaloa, and I hit the city of LA to cause destruction. Yeah.
So how intense is this action film?
It's very intense, man. Ben Hernandez comes from a stunt background, so all the scenes are fighting sequences, just nothing but action, nonstop. A lot of testosterone, a lot of fueled energy, a lot of adrenaline. It's the best way I could describe it.
So why is right now the right time for a Latino superhero to arrive?
Because it's our time, man. It's overdue. We've been a voice that's been suppressed for a very, very long time, and I think that it's been bubbling. It's like someone that's ready to kick in the door because they're hungry. At first they knocked for a while. We've been knocking for a long time. Then the knock got louder, and now we're kicking in the door. So I think that's why it's our time. We've been silent too long.
Congratulations on the film. I haven't seen it yet. Looking forward to it.
Oh, well, you're going to go see it, right?
I hope so, yes.
What do you mean? You better get in there. You're here. What do you mean you better get in there?
So for my fans, what's your role?
I'm Carla Morales. I play a cop, but she's a good cop.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying there's bad ones out there. There's not. No, the one. No. She's a good one. She fights with her heart. So that's good.
Did you shadow a cop or anybody, family member who's a cop that you kind of research from?
You know what? I didn't. But you know what's crazy is I get cast a lot in uniform. I don't know. Maybe people like to see me in uniform.
You're tough.
I think it's maybe because my tough heart, it reads it through the camera, and every time I audition, maybe they're like, "That's her." Whatever that is, she deserves a uniform. So yeah.
So is your character giving this here superhero a hard time, or are you on his side?
You know what's crazy is the superhero and I are friends. You know, we're friends, and you'll have to see the movie. But when you see towards the end of it, you see her kind of have a moment of weakness, but then you see her come right back up. Like, oh no, you're not gonna get me. So again, gotta watch the movie, but she gets her strength, and it comes out. You can see it. Yeah.
Let me ask you, who's the superhero in your life? Who do you look up to? Who's the hero?
My abuelita. I'm named after her. Her name is Armida, and I'm named after her. And I'm so grateful to her because that's why I'm in this country. I was born in El Salvador, and because of her, we're here in the United States. So. Yeah, this is why this is all true for me. It was just a dream. So.
Last question. Why is right now the right time for Latino superhero to arrive?
This is the best time because I think we're showcasing that we're hard workers, we're strong, and we have a lot of input in this country. Not to get political, but I think a lot of times they take hard workers for granted, and I think this is the right time to showcase that we shouldn't be taken for granted and that we're here. And we're here to work hard and stay, but we love our country,
All right. Hey.
Fantastic, sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to keep up with you.
Congratulations on the movie.
Thank you so much. Thank
For
you.
my fans. So what's your character? I haven't seen the
Oh,
movie.
you haven't seen the movie. The character, my character is Gallo. He's like the main cartel vengeful guy.
Wow, the villain.
Well, he's one of the major villains, yes. But see, I don't look it, right?
You look very gentleman.
Thank you.
So what's it about Ben's script that drew you in?
Well, this is a folk hero story, a superhero story, if you will, and I think it's long overdue for us in our community. We just had Black Panther; it was a huge hit, and I think we need something for us. And I think this is, this is a great start. I think it'll hopefully be the beginning of many more. And since we're such the big ticket buyers, really, our community is, this is something for them to buy and see themselves up in the screen and feel proud and feel good.
What makes somebody a hero or superhero? Can anybody be a hero?
I don't know. I mean, there's heroes all over, right? I mean, if you think of your, I think of my dad as a hero. You think of the heroes every day. I think this particular one is just in a bigger than life, and that's why we're going to go see it on the big screen, right? It's a fantasy. It's an inspirational story, and I think it's an action filled. It's action filled. Oh, you haven't seen it, and it definitely is. And you'll see a lot of the cast that's been a while, has been around for a long time, and to see us all together, it's really cool. To everybody stepping up their game for this particular film. It's great.